Hello, all my dear students. I hope you all are in pink of your health. Today I'm going to start with a series, and that is tenses. Again, it's a demanded one. I will be uploading small videos of tenses and their subparts, and at the end, practice material for you. Hope you like that. So let's start it. Tenses. What is the meaning of tense? Tense means time, a form of a verb that shows if something happens in the past, present, and future, that is known as tense. Tenses are of three types and further divided into four aspects each. It means four parts each. Let's see them in a tabular form. First of all, past, then present, and future, further divided into indefinite, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. Indefinite, also known as simple past, simple present, and simple future tense. Okay. Today we are going to cover simple present tense or present indefinite. Rule is we use V1 S or ES formula. Neha rest under a tree. Neha rested under a tree. I have circled the main verb which tells us about the time. First is present and second is past. So verbs always tells us about the time. Now let's talk about the main topic, the simple present tense. The simple present tense denotes an action in the present time. It means whatever is happening in the present, we use present tense to talk about that. Also for the routine activities, we use present time to talk about that. He cooks the meal daily, that is his routine activity. I teach, that is my routine activity. She writes a letter, this is happening in the present time, and they sing, that is also known as routine activity, or that can be a habit, fine, or that can be a hobby. Now let's talk about the first rule, that is simple present tense for singular subjects except I. Except I means leaving I has this rule that we have to use verbs first form S or ES. For example, you please see all these four sentences. In all these four sentences, the subject he, she, Neha and Rohan, they all are singulars. Fine. So I have used S or ES with the main verb writes, flies, loves. And the last sentence is exception, that is Rohan is a good boy. As we all know that we do not use the helping verb is, am, are in simple present tense. We only use do and does. But such type of sentences, Rohan is a good boy, is exception. Okay. Next is for plural subjects, you and I, the verb is used without S or ES. For examples, I always cook dinner for my family. We invite you all. You are my best friend. I have not used S with the main verb cook. I have not used S with the main verb invite. And you is always carried by are, not is. That is also again a exceptional sentence. Fine. So please remember these things whenever you are using plural subject or you are using you or I in simple present tense. You will not put S or ES with the main verb. Okay. Next is simple present tense also denotes events that will take place in near future. It also tells us about our future planning. We can use simple present tense to tell about our future planning. For example, the bus leaves tomorrow at 9 a.m. The dance classes begins this evening. Now this is our future planning, but we are telling by using simple present tense. If you remember, you have done a chapter by the name Future Time Reference in class 7th DAV board, which tells us about our how to denote our future plannings by using simple present tense. That whole chapter is about that only. Now how to ask questions in simple present tense. There are two ways of asking question in any tense. In any tense, one is the question starting with the helping verb, that is, am, are, was, were, has, have, can, could, and another is starting the question with WH family, that is why, which, when, where, whom, etc. Whenever we need the answer in yes or no, we start the question with helping verb. Okay. And whenever we want comprehensive answer, explained answer, elaborated answer, we always use the WH family to ask the question. Fine. Now let's see some question in simple present tense. Now if you see in all these sentences, I have used the helping verb do and does. Do is always used with plural subjects, with you and with I. You and I are exceptions. And does is always used with singular subjects. So that you have to learn by heart that do is used with plural subjects with you and I, and does is always used with singular subjects. But please remember, wherever we are using does, the very next verb in the sentence should be plural. For example, does she have long hair? It should not be does she has long hair, that is wrong. Fine. Next is simple present tense is also used to talk about routine activities and universal truth. For example, I drink milk daily, that is my routine. He brushes his teeth every day, that is his routine. The sun rises in the east, that is universal truth which we cannot change. The earth revolves around the sun, again this is a universal truth. This is a fact accepted by the whole universe. So they are known as universal truth, and they are always written in simple present tense as we cannot change them. Fine. And our daily routines, because we are doing them daily, so we write them in simple present tense. Fine. Hopefully you have understood this chapter. This is just a brief explanation of this chapter. Fine. If you want detailed explanation, you can explore the internet. It is flooded with tenses. Till then, take care. Bye bye.